Joyride was created by John Dahl and it was written by Clay Tarver and the one and only J.J. Abrams. He was the guy who created the Force Awakens movie for Star Wars, and I think he was a writer as well. Don't quote me on this. I think he was a writer for the Lost TV show as well. But this movie, yeah, this movie was, well, it still is actually pretty good. I enjoyed this movie when it came out. Man, I don't know, I was probably 5 years old. Seriously, probably 5 or 6 years old when I first watched this movie. We actually had this movie on cassette tape. I actually still have it somewhere in my house. But yes, this movie, we had it since VHS was actually a thing. Y'all kids don't really know what it is anymore. Y'all do not know what a VHS tape looks like, probably. Hey, what's going on? I am Cristopher Zamora. I make horror videos. I talk about horror characters, horror movies, basically anything horror related. So if you guys like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also follow me on my social medias as well. And keep watching. This movie, for its time, was very good. It was just the early 2000s that this movie came out. And I think where the movie takes place, it was actually the best time for this movie to come out on. Because I don't think not many people talk on the radio anymore, right? Or is it just me? Because most of the cars now, today, we mostly use aux cable, right? To listen to our music, but we don't really communicate with others on the radio like that. Well, not anymore. I didn't really see, well, anybody close to me speaking on the radio like that. Do y'all? This movie actually stars Paul Walker and also Steve's son, and the lady who comes out as well, her name is Lily Sabinsky. I mostly recognize the two males, Paul Walker from the Fast and Furious movies and Steve Zahn. I've actually seen him come out on the movie called That Thing You Do, and I also seen him in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies and the most recent role that he has played, which was on The White Lotus. To see Paul Walker in this movie, I wasn't really thinking at the time that he was something really different, because I've only really seen him on the Fast and the Furious movies. But for this movie, I think he really did a very good job as a protagonist. In this movie, Paul Walker's character, he goes to pick up his brother from prison, and supposedly he bailed him out, and now they're headed to pick up the college girl that he was going to be friends with, you know. And so they take on a very long road trip, and his brother, he's kind of a very problematic person. He messes with people on the radio, and this person that they mess with was the wrong person that they should have not have got in contact with at all. The thing that they were trying to do is they were trying to pull a trick on this guy. This guy was actually serious. He was going to go after the girl that he supposedly hurt, and he actually did went to the motel that they were staying at. Oof. It was a really crazy moment that it could potentially happen to anybody. Well, anybody at that time period. I mean, now people are aware. People are aware from a mile away who is catfishing you, what's a scam, and all about that. It was something new that probably nobody hasn't ever encountered. Since everything else has happened since that incident, the voice, the guy, Rusty Nail, he was still after them. He was looking for the girl named Candy Cane, which was the false name that Paul Walker's character was giving out. And he pretended to be a girl as well. He was after this made-up chick, and things were just getting more suspenseful at all times. And the scary part is, the person, Rusty Nail, he was going after them all the time. Paul Walker's character, Lewis, his tail light was broken, and once they heard that sentence from the guy, that's when both of them, they started freaking out. They had to just stay calm, or probably just look around to see if they were being followed, and they were actually being followed by this guy. This was a very serious situation for them, and they had to escape. This movie was intense at times and very suspenseful. You don't know if the actual character is going to live or not. I like the ending, close to the ending of the movie, when Lewis was trying to save his brother. That was one of the best moments in the movie, but I'm not gonna tell you how it happened. You guys just need to go see it. These are how movies should be made. You should be liking the characters, and you should care about them if they're going to live or not. If you don't care about a character, then the movie is not gonna work. The characters is the most important part of a horror movie, not the concept. You have to care about the characters first, and then the concept. The concept overall was very good in this movie. Like I said in the beginning of this video, for its time period, it was actually really good, and I enjoyed it when I saw it for the very first time. I still actually come back to it probably once or twice a year. It's a really good movie. There are other few movies like these that they don't have that much gory stuff or violence, but this one is mostly like a thriller or mystery type of movie, which I do enjoy myself. Movies like Vacancy, that one's mostly like a thriller type movie as well. But Joyride itself is an actual good movie that you probably might enjoy watching. I enjoyed it back then, and I still enjoy it now. So that is it, guys. That is why I believe Joyride is still actually a good movie to watch. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. As always, live to the fullest.